So I'm using a foundation first. It's pretty thick. Then I'm covering with powder. So I'm using Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in Dark Cocoa. I'm using the darkest contour first to accentuate my features. I was going to wear my red wig, but I ended up wearing my green one with the bangs. It was just so cute, and it matched with everything. So I'm applying it to my chin. And it doesn't have to be perfect as long as you apply it to the places that you need it. So I'm adding LA Colors Conceal and Correct and Deep to add dimension. I apply it to my temples, my chin, and the sides of my nose. It's important to drag the product down your nose. I'm looking like a gremlin right now, but at the end of the video, I'm gonna slay, so it's all good. And so now the most important part is blending. I blend the darkest parts first, and I tend to over exaggerate it. I like bring it up first, and then I'll bring it down. So you'll see me like really working it. The foundation I use is super thick, and then the powder kind of sets it. So I go in there and I have to like, keep brushing and working it. It's gonna take, a little bit of time to do it, but at the end of the day, it looks awesome. Now I'm going to blend the lighter contour. So I'm just blending my temples. I was going to do the forehead before the temples, but I wasn't sure yet, like, what wig I was going to use, so. And I usually do the forehead last anyways, but I think it looks good. So the most important part is the nose. I like to blend it. To me, this is the one that I really take time to do. I like the subtle, more natural look. I don't like the overdone, looks like you have a nose job kind of thing. Like, to me, that's crazy. But I really like a natural look, so I try to blend it as good as I can. And I don't want it to outshine my other parts of my makeup. I just want it to blend with the rest of my features. So I'll be using Colourpop's concealer in light 10. So now I'm highlighting the areas on my face. The goal is to bring the light to these areas. And so I do with like my forehead, underneath my eyes, I do a triangle shape. And then of course my nose, above my lip, below my lip, and then I'll do the sides of my cheeks so it cleans it up. And I'll let this dry for a few minutes. Now we're going to apply some above the eyebrows. Normally I'll do this after I do my brows, but since we're adding light and doing the contour first, I'm just going to go ahead and do the eyebrows first. So blend, blend, blend. This is very important, and I like to get that full coverage look, so I go crazy with this. And so I'm gonna make sure I do the edges and curves, and I'll go down with the concealer into my chin, but then I'll go back up and give it like a little shade, because it depends on my mood if I want it darker or lighter. And for this one, I'm gonna do my contour around my chin a little bit lighter than what I normally do. So now that I'm doing the nose is like really important. So I find it that I need to blend this part the most. So I take a lot of time to kind of go in there and get everything right. So now I'm gonna go underneath the eyes. And to me, this takes a little bit of time as well, because I really like try to get that fine line between the contour and the eye. It has to be perfect, especially when you have like a small face like mine. You have to really go in there and make sure you don't like mess it up. So I have to go really slow and I have to get those little bitty areas. And so I use this like crazy looking sponge. It has like all kinds of angles and stuff on it. So it kind of helps me go in there. So I'm using Jeffree Star's highlighter in Mint Condition. It's this really fun green color. And I just apply a little bit of it. It's very strong, so I like to go for this like cute highlight. I'm not gonna go for glazed donut in here in this video for this look, but I just like that subtle like highlight. So I'll blend this really well. I'm trying to bring the light across my cheekbone. So now I'm gonna do my nose. I'm gonna do this cute little highlight and then just a little bit underneath my nose. So now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. So I'm using L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. And I'm using a dark blonde. I'm not using a dark brown because I like my eyebrows to have a more natural look. Like, I know some people go crazy with the dark brows, but to me, it doesn't look good on me. Like, I don't like it. Like, my eyebrows are very, they're a strong feature. And I don't like it to overwhelm the rest of my makeup. What's good about this pencil, it allows me to define my eyebrows, and it's very subtle, like it's not strong, and so I'm able to define my eye pretty well. You see how fast? I know some people take like an hour just to do their eyebrows, and this just is like so fast for me. So I'm using BH Cosmetics Studio Brow Palette, and I am using the taupe color. I know my eyebrows are like a dark brown, but it blends really well and it doesn't overpower. And I like how it looks with it. Like, I'm used to the lighter brows because it doesn't overpower the rest of my features. I don't like using like the dark black pomades, and I mean, to me the dark brows just don't look right on me. I think cuz my skin tone. And so I have to stay to like lighter shades. Sometimes I'll add like the taupe like powder with it, but that's just only if I feel like it. Most of the time the brow wax looks really well and I like it and I'm fine with that. I got carried away and forgot to record the eyeshadow part, so I used Kiss Lash Couture in Chiffon, and then I used BH Cosmetics in Gold from their Gilded palette, and then Too Faced Chocolate Gold in Money Bags. So that was the green that I used underneath my eyes. And then I used Wet n Wild's Liquid Catsuit in Missy and Fierce. And this lipstick looks fierce. Like, it stays on. Like, it's very hard to get off. I like it because I can drink and eat like the whole entire day and it won't come off. And I really like this look. I'm getting carried away with it. Do you see? And I like the length of the eyelashes. I think that's why I got so excited and forgot to do the video.